Cost optimization is another key topic of proactive operations, since just in 2019, more than $14 billion in idle resources and over-provisioning, whether CPU, memory, disk, or even cloud resources, were wasted. This is where Intersight Workload Optimizer may help. By continuously analyzing your infrastructure, whether Cisco or even non-Cisco, and then providing right-sizing recommendations and automated actions based on such insights. Let's go ahead and take a look. The very first thing you need to do is to define your targets. That means what you want Intersight Workload Optimizer or IWO to monitor and right-size. We support many of them, ranging from cloud providers like Amazon, Azure, and Google, to vendor-agnostic hyperconvergency, hypervisors, containers, networks, storage, and more. The best part is that there are no agents needed at all. Only provide your credentials and device name and you're done. If you are using Cisco UCS servers, you don't even need to add them as targets, since they are already being monitored by IWO automatically. Then, in just a few minutes, we will start getting some useful information in the main dashboard, where we can see all resources being monitored, starting from the applications, which are leveraging AppDynamics integration, and going all the way down to the infrastructure they are using. Those apps and infrastructure may be multi-cloud, on-premises, or cloud only. If we go to our on-prem tab, not only do we already see some right-sizing recommendations, as we will cover in a minute, but also a predictive consumption analysis based on our current infrastructure usage. The same report and right-sizing recommendations would also apply for public clouds. And this is particularly important since we are getting charged by the minute in Amazon, Azure, or Google, and we want to make sure that our workloads are only using the amount of resources they need. So let's now go back to our main dashboard. Not only can we drill down all the infrastructure related to this app, but even analyze it as we can see. We are changing from reactive to proactive, so by looking at IWO's recommended actions, I can very easily see recommendations based on infrastructure right-sizing either at the cloud instance level or on-premises. This means that if VMs have more resources than what they need, if a cloud region with better pricing or performance becomes available, or if there are any potential performance issues due to lack of memory, CPU, or others, not only do I get instant notifications, but I also have the options to apply the corresponding actions immediately, which translates into savings for my business. Workload Optimizer can run within Intersight SaaS or on-premises, providing you with multiple options to make the most out of your infrastructure investments. If there's a congested server and a VM has a potential performance problem, Workload Optimizer can move that VM for you, either after you accept the recommendation manually or even automatically, so that next time a migration action is needed, you don't even need to bother. Enabling a self-driven data center is just the beginning. Workload Optimizer also provides you with great capabilities to migrate to the cloud, maximizing your investment. Today, many companies just purchase the same CPU, memory, and disk capacity as they have on premises. So, when they migrate to the cloud, they might potentially spend a lot more money than what they should because they are not right-sizing their applications and their infrastructure usage. With Workload Optimizer, you can simply input what you want to migrate to the cloud, and it will provide you with a full report of your current workload utilization and how much you can save by right-sizing it continuously. For example, in this case, my current environment has one VM that is under-provisioned and 93 VMs that are over-provisioned on premises. If I purchase the same capacity when I migrate to the cloud, in this case Amazon, I would be spending $22,000 a month. With Workload Optimizer, you will have the right size configuration based on your workloads and will make sure that you only pay for what you need, saving more than $9,000 per month in this case. And it does not stop there, since you will get detailed suggestions on a per VM basis for cloud regions, instance types, and purchase options, as well as the corresponding plan actions so that you can maximize your investment with confidence. This could also be integrated to your AppDynamics dashboard, in order to have not only a centralized reporting tool for your applications, but also a way to fix infrastructure-related issues directly from there. If you're thinking about migrating to the cloud, it is not as simple as a lift and shift. Cisco Data Center Anywhere can minimize risk by leveraging a three-step approach. 1. Assessing and planning. By leveraging IWO along with AppDynamics and Tetration, which we will cover in the next chapter, you can determine the cloud resources needed, app performance, and application dependency mapping respectively. 2. The actual migration. You can leverage cloud-native tools, which may even be free of charge, such as Cloud Endure from Amazon, as well as one of our availability partner solutions, such as Veeam and Cohesity, in order to perform the actual data migration, integrating AppDynamics and Tetration agents as part of the process in order to maintain visibility and security once in the cloud. You could as well make a great use of network consistency through configuration and policy using ACI Anywhere. 3. Performance assurance. We need to make sure that once migrated, everything is working as it should at the right cost. Therefore, constantly optimizing and analyzing your workloads through IWO and AppDynamics will get the job done, while providing consistent policy enforcement with Tetration and ACI Anywhere. With this approach, we believe your cloud migration will be a successful one. As a summary, we are transforming the IT operational model from reactive to proactive, not only by seeing everything anywhere with AppDynamics for applications, ACI for the network, and Intersight for infrastructure, but also by enabling artificial intelligence and machine learning that may help you maximizing your investment and even enabling self-driven predictive operations with tools like IWO, Insights, and Assurance. That way, you can make the most out of your infrastructure telemetry even in a vendor-agnostic way, getting faster times to remediation through connected TAC, and a smarter way to aggregate data, correlate it, and convert it to business-relevant information that reduces your costs and minimizes your risk. Proactive operations is just one piece of the puzzle when talking about minimizing downtime. The other one is security, which we will now cover in the next chapter.